I never expected the people posting flyers on poles to be New York's most powerful mafia family. Now I stood outside their mansion. Beside me, the butler carried himself with quiet arrogance.
The Don is looking for a mother for his child, not a wife for himself. I need you to be very clear on that. Don is a very desirable man. Do not get in any ideas you shouldn't.
I kept my eyes lowered. Honestly, this job was perfect for me. To put it simply, they just needed a high-end nanny. The last thing I wanted was another husband. But a roof, 3 meals, a place to disappear? That was a miracle.
I understand. I won't get any ideas.
The butler led me down a dim, vaulted corridor. Then I heard something that sounded like a gunshot. My foot caught on a raised stone. I stumbled, slammed straight into a hot, hard chest. The smell hit me first. Blood, gunpowder. Then the barrel of a pistol tipped my chin up. A man in a suit with his hair slicked back. Blood streaked across his jaw. A snake tattoo coiling out of his collar onto his throat. My chest rose and fell rapidly with fear. His gun slid down from my chin and stopped between my soaked breasts. He studied me for a long beat. Finally, walked off without a word. I'd seen that face before. Page 6. New York Times. The Castellano Don Sebastian had once spent a month studying his photos, trying to get in with the old Mafia family behind him. The butler finally spoke.
The Don is handling some business. Please don't mind.
I nodded quietly. Then he took me to change into something dry and led me into the dining room. A long wooden table sat beneath a crystal chandelier, and at one end, a father and son were locked in a standoff. The man with murder in his eyes was gone. In his place, at the table, sat a man in a white dress shirt holding a spoon. His face was tired. The boy pressed his lips shut and glared up at his father like a tiny soldier holding the line. Neither moved. Finally, the man exhaled and set the spoon down. Long fingers pinched the bridge of his nose. His voice dropped, low and rough.
One bite. One small bite. Is that really too much?
The butler stepped forward.
Don, the applicant is here.
The man turned. His shirt was unbuttoned low. I could see most of the snake tattoo now. The lines of his muscles pressed faintly through the white linen. The most feared man in New York. Inherited the family glory at 16. Built it bigger, darker, quieter than his father had. Money, power, blood on his hands. So this wasn't some dream or scam. A man like Luca Castellano had no reason to scam a broke divorcee off the street. His eyes moved over me, distant and tired.
Name?
I figured he'd come straight from his so-called business, handling traitors, torturing some enemies, and now got defeated by a toddler. Feeding the kid was probably harder than running his empire.
Nora Bennett.
A barely there nod. He held out the plate.
Try.
So this was my interview. If I didn't pass, I was sleeping on the F train. I smiled my warmest, gentlest smile and walked toward the boy. I didn't make it 2 steps. Whoosh. He bolted under the table. Dark, round, furious.
I don't want her. Send her away. She's a bad lady. They're all bad ladies.
So before me, this kid had already been through who knows how many stepmoms. Fine, I needed to do my best. I scanned the room and clocked it instantly. Action figures everywhere. Batman, Spider-Man, a whole shelf of Avengers. I grabbed 2 figures off the coffee table and crouched down by the table leg. I sat Batman and Spider-Man right next to the kid. Then I picked up the spoon.
Don't worry. I'm not feeding you. I'm feeding Batman.
I mimed a spoonful into Batman's face.
Open up, bats. Gotta eat if you want to save the city. Heroes who skip dinner? Skinny arms, skinny legs. Can't protect anyone like that. Oh, Batman wants vegetables? Good call. Spinach makes you strong.
The boy watched half hidden, lips parting, smacking his mouth a little. I pretended not to see. His nose started turning pink, like he was about to cry. Right on cue, I gasped.
Wait! Is that a baby Batman over there? Bats, can you share with him? He has to eat too if he's gonna grow up strong.
I tilted Batman. I turned to the boy.
Bat says yes. Batman approved, kiddo. You get a little, but just a little. We don't want you outgrowing him. He'd be sad.
The boy nodded furiously. I didn't even get the spoon to his mouth before he grabbed it with his lips. A big bite.
Why won't you give me vegetables? You scared I'll get stronger than Batman? Bad lady!
I glanced at the couch. Luca Castellano's mouth curved. A small, real smile, approving. I moved into the castle that night. There were 3 floors. I got the 2nd floor with Leo. Luca had the entire 3rd floor to himself. The butler walked me to my room and gave me one last warning.
You do not go up to the 3rd floor. Ever. The last woman who snuck up there to climb into the Don's bed got thrown out of his window. two-story drop.
I thought of the gun from an hour ago. I nodded so hard I almost gave myself whiplash.
Won't happen. You have my word.
Castellano men breed serious. Leo was only 4 and slept in his own bed without a fuss, and that made my job easier. I'd just changed into the silk pajamas from the closet. The knock made me jump. Don Luca's voice was low behind the door.
Come down.
Marriage in rich people's world was a contract before it was anything else. My marriage with Sebastian was for love, but because the gaps between our family, I'd signed one with him too. When the love ran out, I'd walked away with nothing. Not even my wedding ring, let alone a powerful mafia family like the Castellanos. They would only be more careful.
I understand. Honestly, if you just need someone in the house, we don't have to make it.
Not necessary. Sebastian never even gave me his family ring.
For Leo's sake.
Then I got it. The child needed a family illusion. I fell into silence and finally took it.
I'll keep it safe.
That night I'd just gotten into bed when the door creaked open. Leo stood in the doorway, bare feet, hair sticking up, fidgeting with his dinosaur pajamas.
What's up, kiddo?
Nora, can you read me a bedtime story?
What?
I'll get my dad to pay you extra. If you don't want to, forget it.
I held the covers open.
Come here.
He scrambled in like he'd been waiting for that all day. Halfway through the story, he was out cold against my shoulder. Next morning at breakfast, Luca's eyes widened when the butler told him Leo had slept in my bed.
Nora, that was above and beyond. I'll add another $50,000 a month.
Mr. Castellano, that's way too much.
It was, by a lot. I'd given far more than this in my last warm hand. He was looking up at me with those big dark grape eyes. He was actually moved.
You don't know. The women before you only cared about impressing me. They ignored him. 150 grand, that's the new number. Not negotiable.
I gave up and thanked him.
Thank you.
From that day on, Leo was my shadow. Luca was busy with all the transactions, the guns and the bloods. The huge mansion was usually just the two of us. I tried my best to play with him and made him happy every day. until the day I had a hospital appointment for follow-up. The butler had warned me. Leo couldn't leave the house. Outside triggered panic attacks. I crouched down.
Hey, babe, wait for me at home. I'll be back in an hour.
He grabbed my hand and wouldn't let go. Didn't say anything, just looked at me with those dark, sad eyes.
He's scared you're not coming back. His mother left him exactly like that.
I crouched down again.
I'm coming back. I'll see the doctor and come right home. You play here, okay?
I was still mid-sentence when he climbed into the back seat of the car. The butler tried not to hope.
Master Leo, you're going to the hospital with Miss Bennett?
Leo nodded. The butler's eyes filled. His voice shook.
Thank God. He's finally willing to leave the house.
Your depression's getting better. Just keep it slow. Relax.
I took the script and the meds and left. Leo was waiting in the lobby with his small Batman.
Nora, are you sick?
A little, kiddo. I used to skip meals a lot, so I got sick. Promise me you'll never let yourself get like that.
Does it hurt?
He looked up, big eyes with concerns.
If it hurts, I can give you candy.
He took a piece of candy out of his pocket and pressed it into my palm.
Daddy told me candy makes you forget.
My tears fell without warning. In the Crane house, I'd cry, and they'd call it dramatic.
Small town girl. Can't handle the lifestyle.
I had depression.
Stop faking it to get attention!
The nephew I'd raised for 2 years stood next to his mother on divorce day and called me ugly. And here was this 4-year-old Mafia heir, handing me his last piece of candy. I scooped him up and held him tight, so small, warm. He patted my back with one tiny hand.
Nora, I'm going to eat every meal so I can grow up and protect you.
I laughed through tears.
You better grow fast, babe.
When we walked out of the hospital, there was a black Maybach idling at the curb. Luca was leaning against it, charcoal suit, hands in his pockets. I walked over with Leo's hand in mine.
Mr. Castellano, why are you here?